insurance premiums, lawn care, the water heater that's probably going to go out if it's not brand new. Guys, welcome back to another pod episode. I'm sitting here with my lovely co-host, Scott Werner, EXP. Guess what? His team is Capstone.
And my lovely man over here, Donovan Johnson with Colwell Banker Ingle Safari. Look, today we are going to be talking about the hidden costs of home ownership. You save for the down payment, you save, you're there, but guess what? That's not the end of it. Now you have a house that you actually have to pay for.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm trying to do that thing when it's like, ding, 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 ding. You know, the little ringtone thing? Please, because I'm so... Look, things that just... So look, you get the house, your mortgage note, you're like, you know what? We can do that. I've been paying $1,200 a month to rent. Mortgage note's $1,400. Easy, good improvement, right? Guess what else you got, though? Insurance premiums. Lawn care, the water heater that's probably going to go out if it's not brand new.
Yeah, today we're breaking down hidden costs of ownership, how to plan for them, how to move forward with them, and not let the home be a money pit.
And like I said, the first step is, yes, locking in a note that you feel comfortable with.
Yeah, but the truth is your monthly payment is just a start. Like you said, there's so many things that you have to add on just to that monthly payment.
Bro, property taxes, especially if you're living somewhere a little bit more bougie. I already talked about the insurance premiums, but then guess what else you got if you live in like one of these DSLD neighborhoods? And if you live in Gray Hood, you got an HOA.
You do have an HOA. They stick it to you too hard. Sorry.
Yeah, that was crazy work. I did not like that phrasing, but
No, they retract the stick it to you hard part. And they change. Taxes can raise with the property value. Insurance. Look, when we went from FEMA 1.0 to FEMA 2.0, once again, flood insurance changed. When I bought my house on FEMA 1.0, I was paying like $900 a year. It has changed 18% each year, and now I'm in flood zone X, where I don't need flood insurance. I'm paying $1,200 a year. Things change, and that's one of those hidden things of home ownership.
it's important to build a cushion if you can. I get sometimes, especially for FHA buyers, you may be on that bubble of having just enough money to be able to fund the loan and everything, but just know that there's going to be things come up, and we'll keep talking about it as the episode goes on.
I mean, if you're working with an agent, just ask the agent, hey, what are the budgets? Because that agent probably has a great mortgage officer that they're using, and the mortgage officer has all those numbers estimated, ready to go. So it's an easy call from the agent to the loan officer or mortgage officer right back to them. Keep communications flowing.
And there's a big difference between being approved, because we can get people approved and golly, you got that paper that says you're good, but imagine being comfortable because I feel like an approval is like one bullet in your gun, but having more information from your agent and being able to guesstimate some of these costs could lead you to feeling more confident going in. They're like, yes, this is a big boy purchase, but I'm having a big boy mindset going into it.
And let's talk maintenance. Maintenance is something that you have to do on your home. It's not like a renter where you call the landlord and say, hey, the water heater's broken, or hey, there's a leak in the sink. Guess what? Big boy pants now, your problem.
Absolutely. And every home, new or old, does need maintenance. There's paint touch-ups, there's clogged AC filters, little things wear and tear on a house. The outside fascia you see big around here in Louisiana because of the heat and humidity.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
I mean, you were talking about clogged AC filters. If you don't change those AC filters regularly, guess what you're doing? You're causing more maintenance to happen down the line because your AC is going to break sooner. I mean, the general rule, save 1% to 2% of your home's value each year for general maintenance. That needs to happen.
Right. And hopefully wonderful producer can do this really cool, but it's like, so if your home is 300,000, then it's like 100,000. 1 to 2% would be 3 to 6 thousand bucks. You would put aside knowing that yes, I'm probably going to be spending this money, and if you don't spend it, cool. But just know, just bet on it.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, if you don't spend it, that's just extra money that you have saved up. Roofing, HVAC, plumbing, they don't last forever. I mean, I used to be a home inspector, and what we always said were the life of a HVAC, the life of plumbing's usually between 12 and 15 years. Yes, that sounds like a lot, but I would want to start saving my duckies right now instead of having a big, $10,000, $15,000 HVAC bill and I'm behind.
Absolutely, and it's important to remember the yard too.
Mhm.
Sometimes moving into apartment or something, suddenly you have tree branches. There could be a pest control issues that you need to deal with because all this stuff's eventually going to come up if you go going to live there for a while. I'm like, there's certain things that you can't really foresee in the home, even on the property disclosure, that's going to come up.
Yeah, like you said, yard work. If you live in somewhere that has an HOA, you better be keeping your yard up to date because if not, that HOA is going to just send you that fine with no issues. I had a client once that said to me, "I thought the grass was supposed to stay short."
Did your eyes get big,
Yeah, they
or did they
did.
squint like mine do?
No, I was they did squint like this because you and I like to say, "Are we talking with our eyes?" Sorry, next. I mean, yeah.
Speaking of talking with your eyes, Asian persuasion.
This is so bad. It's so bad when
That
we get
was
off topic.
only to F up right. I'm obviously not about to get into my love of eating fried rice.
He
Alright, alright, alright. Flag on the play,
he he li
personal foul.
he likes the thin slits.
Unnecessary Can I
Racist?
say racist?
Unnecessary racist? Yeah, sure.
Unnecessary retardedness on the black man. I don't know why I just started crashing out out of nowhere. I feel like Sean Murray in the mood I'm in right now. But, look, here's the thing. Sometimes when you're a homeowner, the guy had me laughing because he's like, he lives in the country, so it's a little wild, and he's like, "Why this grass is, growing faster than my patience, man? I'd be losing it." And I was like, "What do you mean by that, sir?"
Sir, it's not the good kind of grass that you can smoke,
Right.
right?
Whoa, whoa,
Whoa.
whoa. Hey, yo. Is it is it 10:20 or 4:20?
Yeah, hey, you don't ever know when we're recording. Look, let's talk wild card costs, ones that you can't predict. Like Donovan always answering his phone on the podcast. It's always a wild card. Insurance is one big thing, especially in Louisiana. Flood, wind policies. Look, we have the hurricanes, we have all the storms. Make sure that your policies are up to date and ready to go. But one more time, that is an extra cost that you have to burden.
Extra cost you have to burn. Where are we at? I'm sorry. Okay. Extra cost. Speaking of extra costs, something that I really enjoy working with local people over maybe what's a big company that does mortgages? I'm just blanking right now, but give me a
Rocket.
minute. See, I want to say Rocket, but then my brain was like, no. You work with somebody local, I text my people and I'm like, hey, we need flood insurance quotes because they only have X amount of money in the bank. And with the flood, you have to pay so much of it now.
Yep.
Like when you're doing that, it could help. I'm gonna just redo this. I'm
Okay.
ready. I'm focused now.
Yeah.
All right. The reason why it's important to be getting your quotes and everything beforehand, before the offer's made, and we get too deep, is because one, we all know once you get past the inspection period, it's really hard to get out of a real estate deal cleanly.
Yeah. I mean, it's good to have an emergency fund. Even $1 to $2,000 in reserve can save you when something breaks. Like I said, save some duckies away each and every month because you would hate to have something break and oh god, it's Christmas and I can't afford to fix it.
And going back to what you said earlier, something I really liked is that you said when you're renting, call the landlord.
Yeah.
But when you become an owner, you're trading that kind of that lackadaisicalness that you may not care for responsibility. Like your mortgage comes with a responsibility, and now it's your job to hopefully make the house better than when you found it.
No, exactly, and it's worth it. You're building equity. Like you said, sometimes you have to put them big boy pants on and ready to be, building equity for the future. But the key is being prepared. Don't be blindsided. One thing is it's always good to be proactive, not reactive.
Absolutely. And think of it like owning a car. Change the oil, you got to rotate the tires. Are the repair bills going to be even worse if you don't handle the little things right?
So is that why your truck's been in the shop so long?
I'm going to kill myself.
Don't do that. We're going to pray for them after this podcast. The smart homeowners are the ones who plan ahead. I mean, that's the truth. If you do not plan ahead and not be ready, you're going to be behind the 8 ball all the time.
And I've seen a lot of investors do this with their rentals, but it's good for a homeowner to do it too, of having like a monthly allowance that you throw towards maintenance because and they say in the investing world, a lot of the times you're cash flowing hopefully like 100 to 300 bucks. 300's a lot nowadays, but that cash flow can be eliminated all at once if you got to replace the water heater. Even if you do the repair yourself, the water heater's every bit of 5 to 800 bucks.
Yeah. I mean, even $1 to $200 a month adds up. I mean, you have to be smart. It is now your time not to call the landlord, but to be the landlord.
Absolutely. And like preventative maintenance, I call it prehab before rehab in my personal life, as far as that's
Mhm.
why I try and stretch and do all this little things because if you do your annual AC tune-ups, like I have multiple AC companies offer like a spring tune-up, a winter tune-up, where they can go in there and refill all your levels, check the coils, condenser to make sure everything's right. Gutters being clean could be a big one. That's
Yep.
something that's easily slept on, especially in the older community when people necessarily can't get up there and get their stuff anymore. And pest control as well. It may cost some money to get, is it McGinnis?
Mhm.
Or Johnson Johnson, whoever you want out there. But imagine being told that you have termites or finding out that they ate through a wall. Or imagine if you go to when it's your time to go to sell and out of nowhere now you got half your subfloors eaten up.
Yeah, no. The same goes for upgrades as well. Plan them over time. Don't try to fix everything within the first year. Live in it, adjust to it, let the house be your house. And then, if you start getting ideas for things that you want to change, save up the money, have the budget, and then replace.
Dude, absolutely. And keep in mind that it's not a sprint, this home ownership. It is a marathon. And that's why it's important to have all your ducks in a row. That's why it's important to have make sure your insurance is covered to where you actually have the coverage you need. Make sure that, because here's the thing, guys, it's nothing happens overnight. It's usually you wake up and it's just like, wow, how did we get here? But imagine being like, I'm so glad we got here versus how did we get here?
I mean, protect your investment. It's building equity for you, not just your payment. Owning a home is one of the smartest financial moves that you can make, but only if you understand everything about that house, the full picture, not just half of the picture. You want to make sure that you paint the full picture out.
Absolutely. Because it's not just buying's the first part. Like, congratulations on you being responsible enough or finding a way to be able to get the house. But let's take the next step and own it.
I mean, budget wisely, plan ahead. This whole thing's been talking about being proactive, not reactive to everything, and partner with professionals that can help you make this wise investment become something that gives you money at the end of it.
Right, and me and Scott, I feel like I can speak for both of us that we're here for the long term. Real estate isn't the fast money for us, but we're also here for the full cycle of people, whether they're buying one home or want to buy multiple. We're here to help them see the long term and not help, whether it's not letting people overspend, not letting people do dumb stuff. Like, we try to be as open as we can as a resource, because that's what we are, and that's what we enjoy doing, is helping people and communicating with people more than anything.
Donovan's 100% correct. Hey guys, remember, this is Real Talk Real Estate. Like, subscribe, do all the things. Once again, Scott Warner, the Capstone team, brokered by EXP.
Donovan Johnson, Coldwell Banker, Ingle Safari.
We got it right.